Boom. This is Group I. With playing random but getting his main race. It's Colorado in the red. In the top left, in the yellow, going Keeper of the Grove, it is Debaser. Alright, I do think Colorado's a really strong undead player. He's probably like, I don't know, 15, like somewhere right on the cusp of 1550 MMR. But that's not to say Debaser's probably also around that level. I've seen him play, you know, probably like 15, 25-ish MMR quality. Grinchy. Yeah, pretty strong. Damn, it's so... Hope my mic isn't too loud. I think that's good, right there. Alright, let's get to it. Debaser doing some solid AOW creeping. Would have liked to see this altar right here, just so that Keeper comes over and is able to actually be in a nice spot. This little tree's stuck in the back. Oh, actually is stuck. I thought he was stuck because he was blocked, but he's actually stuck. And Debaser knows, most likely knows that the Death Knight is coming over. Oh wait, I just realized I did need some audio. There we go. Most likely knows the Death Knight's coming over because of this really nice Wisp Scout over here. Going heavy on the ghouls. Getting backpack. So we're gonna see Colorado doing a lot of harassing, I'm sure. Just trying to stay on top of this Keeper and trying to get either delaying him with Wisp harassing or trying to get last hits on these creeps, maybe trying to get an archer and before some Wisp detonates. Just in general, trying to slow him down in whatever way you can. And tier 2 on the way. Gonna do this little ghoul creeping over here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nice by Debaser to get a lot of damage over here onto the Death Knight. I would like to see him actually use these trees. Well, this one's about to run out, but I like the distance that the Keeper is actually creating here. Getting him level 2. Colorado just able to steal a little creep. Is almost level 2 himself from doing this on the side. Very nice. Entangle use on the Death Knight. You know, lets him put in a little bit more damage, but honestly, probably not that worth it. 75 mana that you could use to creep this. He doesn't have the mana to entangle this level 5 Overseer at the moment. This is going to be a pretty tough creep to take now that his trees have expired. I think Ark once told me, or told somebody, that if you're going to entangle, you kind of want to guarantee a surround on a Death Knight, or I guess just harassing hero in general. It is such a short amount of time, even if it was level 2 entangle, that you kind of want to make sure you're going to get the most value out of it, and most value would be getting a surround, forcing a TP, or at least forcing a lot of damage onto the hero. Tier 2 almost done. Graveyard finished. Guessing we're going to see standard from Colorado. I don't think... I think we would have seen a second crypt if we were going to see like Gargs or something. Grinchy, yeah. I mean, I don't really play the style Debaser's doing either. Like, I would be trying to put up this expo. But I think if you look at it, like, he's empty on wells right now. Still has some somewhat healthy archers that I think taking this it cost him a lot of time when he could have just done this quicker. And then even kind of spread out and done these to get level 3. And then you keep, this is a instant level 2 with your second hero. And this, I believe, it's not level 3 going from there to there, but it's really damn close. That's my preferred creep route of Titan Hunters, at least. It's just such a smooth route to go here into here. I don't know if that would have worked out as well as here into here, because Debaser is actually able to mitigate a lot of the harassing. So it's a toss-up, but here we kind of have Colorado, a level 3 Death Knight that honestly is a very scary thing. So is a level 3 Keeper who will be able to entangle these ghouls and either force coils, denies, or deaths onto the ghouls. There are no more coils left. A ghoul does go down over there. We have a 3.4 Death Knight and a 3.2 Keeper. And we're going to lose another ghoul. Demon Hunter's out. Lich is out. What are these guys transitioning into? Let me take this off. Alright, 2 lores up. Tier 3 on the way. Slaughterhouse. Fiend. Tier 3 almost done. So very standard undead. Happy like stuff over here from Colorado. The issue here with Debaser is not only is he on one base, what is he supposed to creep now? His AOW is not moved. It's still not too late. We'll say these moonwells are kind of blocking its path, but he can come up here still with that AOW while he creeps this down here. But he needs that level 3 on that Demon Hunter. Creeping up this Lich over here. Gonna get that level 2 we just spoke about earlier from this creep. And here comes Undead Tier 3. Alright. Yeah, I'm surprised we're not seeing any expansions here. 2 Wisps coming around from either player. I mean, yeah, I think Undead expansion versus Keeper on this map is pretty hard. But you could still pull it off. Could still pull it off if you think you're the stronger player. At least that's how I view it. I think stronger players can get away with kind of like doing this camp first and coming over to the other side and putting in pressure on the Night Elf Expo. The timing kind of works out like that. Bro Rush, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. You now have the Super Mario RPG emotes. Hope you appreciate them before Nintendo comes after my ass and copyright strikes me to hell or whatever. Don't take away my emotes, the little channel. Alright, Demon Hunter is getting his levels. I will say,
a player's forces are under attack.
Colorado probably is prepping up for the attack now, but both players, after this little scuffle that happened over here, giving each other quite the space. We have level 3, Naga 3rd. This group's still available. It's interesting. We have a pause. $230 ping. Oh, am I using the wrong mic? No, right? How do I sound, guys? Do I sound... Oh, wait. Hello? Test? Do I sound better now? Someone joined the Flow TV. Did I sound like a little echoey before? I think I was using the wrong mic. I'm embarrassed. Alright, Colorado getting this camp, which in my opinion shouldn't have been here at all. But in return, Debaser is getting this camp, which is also a pretty valuable camp that was not fought over. Debaser will be able to have some shop control, pick up an invul pot maybe before this little scuffle here. Would be a shame to lose his Moonwell.
Just pretty close to full moon well. Before the fight even begins. Not good. It is gonna keep him supply stuck, but he is already at 50 food, so it's not the biggest deal. This keeper should come in here and tangle and use the rest of that moon juice immediately. Oh, and it goes down without being used. I mean, it's not a make or break sort of deal, but it kind of is when your other wells are a bit low. You want any little bit of value. Little bear coming out, little undefended. Archer goes down in the back. The ghouls are going straight to the bears, and the bears are slowly melting, but staying up. There are no destroyers in the air, so that is good for the bears, you know, life in general. A lot of focus onto the Death Knight, but he does have that Hellstone that he could pop. And there's only one staff, so we're going to see that bear fall. Not too many spells being used from the keeper. And now the destroyer's up in the air, it's going to be even less spells being used, or at least spells actually having effect. And we're going to see some focus onto the Demon Hunter who pops the Invul Potion. Would love to see him pop that Replenishment Potion while he's invulnerable. This bear is going to fall. There's a bear coming out, only one though. I'm not sure Debaser has what it takes to hold this push now at this moment. Shoulda, coulda, woulda popped that Replenishment Potion. GG is called. Undead Colorado is too strong. Update that score. What is that? He should be in our group. Yeah, honestly, Colorado went from, hey, I'm not playing at all, and I'm gonna go random, and his random was like under 1500. So I was like, yeah, it makes sense, but man, especially when you can get undead and do that. And Debaser's probably the strongest in the group if Colorado gets his off race. But hey, Debaser's a good player too. I think Debaser could have held that. I think Debaser should have done a few things differently. I mean, yeah, I think Colorado's random, and even Debaser, both guys who are just as strong to be in your group, Grinchy. Hey, Fourth Age, what's up? Yeah, exactly, bro. It wasn't too much of a difference, and that was Colorado's best race. So that's something. If Debaser switches like one or two things there, could have been his game. And yeah, so I think Debaser played it. Yeah, exactly, Grinchy. I think if you would have gone DH Panda, it would have been a different game. Keeper felt kind of useless, and Fourth Age, the snow is still there. I actually just left my apartment for the first time today, and I actually like shoveled out like a little path so I can actually use my steps to leave my apartment. Because they don't do that apparently. Maybe they do. They just haven't. But we're gonna go see game 2 here. Hey, what's up, Jats? How's it going? Game 2 on Last Refuge. All right. In the bottom left, the Night Elf player this time, Colorado, against Debaser in the top right. Yeah, I feel I mean, I feel like the strategy to go is Potom Hunts, right? When you're a random player. Interested to see what heroes we got. I don't know how much experience I think Night Elf is one of his weaker races, but I may be Keeper. Maybe I was gonna say maybe mistaken. Keeper versus Keeper. Huh. Okay. I feel like I haven't. I mean, I've seen Keeper versus Keeper and Night Elf mares, especially when there's a random player involved, but not in a very long time, and not at this level. All the wisps kind of just chilling around the map. Nice scouting. He may be really helpful later on.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, do both guys know about each other's keeper yet? There's no scout actually for Colorado, is there? Or did I miss it get killed? I think Keeper's really cool though in Mare, if you know how to use him. And especially if there's no Demon Hunter involved. I don't know if we're gonna see a bear mare, but based on the builds, it looks like we are, or some sort of tier 2 push. Nice detonate by Debaser. But I was gonna say if it is a bear mare, Thorn's aura is really nice. So is Entangle. Hey, Dragonborn. Yeah, I haven't seen this since like I think like kind of similar situation of random players versus Night Elf. Maybe at the higher level too. I don't know if I've ever seen this at a lower level. Just not even being too low of a level, but not like I don't know why I'm thinking of like maybe like a TGW like versus Sonic game or something like that. No problem, Dragonborn. I'm glad I can cast this. Gloves, slippers. Oh, Jesus. I want to see a Pit Lord second.
A player's forces are under attack.
That would be my dream. Okay. Taking this Null Overseer camp before this camp is really interesting, actually. It's not a bad idea, and it's totally doable. Not mad at all about it. I would say getting creep check there would be a bit rough, and this poison damage itself is very rough. But not the worst idea. Wand of Illusion. Level 3. Level 3. Alright, what do we got? Tech not finished. Colorado's tech just a hair quicker. We have an expo going down for Colorado. I don't know if that's a good idea. Especially when Debaser can scout it. I think Colorado will have to go into double Lord Dryads. And a Tavern Hero second. Double Ancient Wind Expo. The Mad Lad. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. And what is Debaser going into? Double Ancient Allure. Interesting that he went Hunter's Hall and then went into Ancient of Wind. I mean, nothing wrong with it. Like, he's getting Ultra Vision at his Hunter's Hall.
A player's
stuff, you know, some
under
necessary stuff. But, that Expo attempt, man, I don't... I'm really curious to see where this goes. Naga second over here for Debaser. It looks like he's going to try to do a little push.
A town is under siege.
Doesn't have quite the money to go into tier 3 yet, or the wood. I would have actually liked him to see... I would have liked to see some fast bears, based on the style that... I mean, just... well, if I were to see an expo, I would try to get bears out as fast as possible, because you already know your opponent's behind. In a weird positioning here for Debaser. Kind of had to turn around while getting slapped by the Ancient of Wonders. Which doesn't put too much damage in, but it's something. But we're gonna see some archers fall. None so far from the Debaser, and 2 for Colorado. Really well done by the Debaser. And this would be a good time to leave now that Debaser's archers are falling. Level 4 onto the keeper. And things are hidden, but it's about to be daytime. A hippo comes out. Ooh, a lot of damage going on to this keeper, who is actually able to get another well. Heal back up. And Debaser's gonna dip. Would have loved to see Debaser actually get this kill, but he did not have the time. And Dryads are being pumped out. He's staying on tier 2. Demon Hunter second. Not a bad idea. But will he have the time and space to creep him up? Probably. I think not going into bears may be an issue. But is Colorado going to stay with this like mass air sort of strategy? He only has 1 wind. He could just stay on hippo riders. And Dryads aren't necessarily the counter. But they are good against them. It's just going to be a numbers game. Ooh, that ensnare. It's huge. Is there a staff? There's no staff. It does come up. And we'll be able to get out. Is there a dispel on these Dryads? That's some free experience just waddling back and forth around. This may be a dead Dryad from the ensnare, but maybe trading it for that hippo rider. Decent trade. Not sure this is a fight honestly either of them want to take. TP forced on the keeper, and Debaser gets to finish off this creep. Still tier 2. Expo going up again for Colorado. Sitting at 37 supply.
Forces are under attack.
Level 2 for the Naga, which will get Fork Lightning out. Both these heroes use mana. And if this Demon Hunter can't get up, should have enough mana to actually use it in battles. I would like to see Colorado give this Demon Hunter the space it needs to creep this up. There's no need for this keeper to level up. It would take a little bit of experience there. It's going to get level 2 off this camp regardless. Ooh, will this... I don't know if he can cancel it. I think it's going to get up. At this point, Colorado shouldn't cancel it. No, I think he got here in time. But that was like way closer to being finished. Still tier 2. Ancient of War. So we're going to see just a mix of Dryads and Archers to counter the Hippogriffs. But what to do? What to do?
A player's forces are under attack.
Nature's Blessing. Both these guys about to be at 50 food. Can't buy anything. Should probably put the Gloves of Haste. There we go. Onto the Naga. Scroll of Healing. Ooh, once again, creeping with the Keeper here. This is level 3 if the Keeper's not here. A desperate need for that level 3 against Keeper and Naga. Life's too short to watch Arc play. Nice. Alright.
A player's forces
Dryads will melt to the right clicks of the Hippo Riders. This Book of the Dead pop, there's no Wisp to get some great value on it. Should probably dip out. Would Archer Bear Roar been the better soft counter for Debaser? I think so. I think Dryads just aren't too good in this situation. A few, yeah, but depending on archers to be your firepower, it's just not too good. I probably would have gone into, if I saw that, I don't know, bears and 1 inch in a wind pumping out hippos. I don't know. I really don't know what I would have gone. This is a wacky game. We gone with the flow, maybe. I think Debaser thought too hard about this one. I mean, mass archers, bottom third, triple orb. That's an easy game versus this. Hippos would have been useless. Does have a staff. At level 5, really tough though. He needs to bring wisps to these battles. He's aiming for the Hippo Rider and gets it. Level 4 on the Keeper. Ooh, hippos with Thorns Aura. Win the air fight. Actually, both guys could do that. Jesus. This is not over for Debaser though. I think the Keeper being level 5 is like whatever. The Demon though being level 3 is kind of a big deal here. He does have to get as many Fork Lightnings out as possible. This Demon Hunter's a very buff dude over here with his invul. Just very tanky in general. We'll be able to call that invul and stay in this battle. Would like to see him focus down these Hippo Riders. And as the number goes down, the better it is. Lack of tier 3 is a very detrimental thing here because both of these could have orbs. Both these heroes. But the archers are actually coming in to be super useful. Staff passed. Nice micro by Debaser. And just like that, he's back in this game. Hippo Riders. Countered by the little things on top of them. Yeah, I think Grinchy, your first suggestion was right. Mass archers feels like the way to go. I think tier 3 could have saved all the money on those Dryads, gone tier 3, marksmanship, mass archers. The thing you want to do is scout for transition.
A player's forces are under attack.
But you can go, since you have the lures already, the way Debaser is playing, getting that 1 or even 2 bears for rejuve roar, and then eventually, you know, just being bears with all the archers, really strong. Alright, Expo attempt number 3.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Here's the battle. A lot of focus onto the Keeper, who pops out in potion of vulnerability immediately. Well, not after losing 50% health, but now it's just archers versus archers, and there's a lot more on the yellow side. Maybe if this Expo gets up and Colorado can buy enough time with Moonwells, hero levels, and whatnot. Lack of wisps here once again. It's Treants. Does he have Nature's Blessing? He does not. So he's actually going to force a TP out. Oh, he's not going to force a TP yet. There will be... This Keeper will have to leave. These archers just aren't too strong. Ooh, nice Fork Lightning though. And nice Entangle. He's going to get the block in and gets the Demon Hunter kill. Huge. Entangle going to get on the Keeper. This is actually going to force him to leave. I think the Keeper joining this battle again. Slight mistake to buy him just enough time, Colorado, to get this Expo up, but can the Expo actually save him? Is this? I think it might be too late. Debaser can kind of just like get everything he needs, items and whatnot. He doesn't have that much gold though. For today, I learned you can't staff while tangled. Random player things. Just a normal LOL. It wasn't that funny. All right. Debaser desperately. Maybe not desperately, I guess, but you know, I recommend to Debaser. If you're not going Dryads, which I think is the right decision at this point, bring Wisps. The Wisps will probably be sniped. That would be the smart thing. There's one Wisp. But you're not going to get rid of this guy's mana either. Jesus Christ. Look at that pool. Look at that greater mana. But the tree into the scary part. He didn't scale up. Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong guy. Yeah, he has level 3 chance. You pop a Wisp in the middle of them. And you save your archers a lot of time. Demon Hunter's about to come out. Yes, in theory, like the first thing you think is to kill these Moonwells. Unfortunately, it's actually going to work in Colorado's favor to buy him some time because he doesn't need that supply at the moment. Hey, Eugene, what's up, man? Alright, so we're going to have a shit ton of treants being in the middle of these fights. Nice Pork Lightning. Already gets a lot of damage. There's only one full well in the back. This is a 45 versus 43 supply fight with the Debaser having the slight advantage because of worker with some stuff going on. But this Demon Hunter is here that will be able to burn the Keeper mana if he can survive. A lot of weak archers back here. Demon Hunter will probably soak himself in the waters of that Moonwell in the back. And I think Debaser is going to start feeling comfortable to start picking off units in the back. A lot of damage onto this Keeper. I think that'll do it for him. Well, resilience by Debaser in this game. Colorado might want to stay in this game just a little bit longer to see if his Expo can actualize for him and he can get on the other side of things. He does have a lot of gold. He's not utilizing his shop. Could pick up an Orb of Venom, healing potions, pop a healing potion, Moonstone, yada yada, all that stuff, and maybe he has a chance. He's listening. He's listening. Orb of Venom. Oh no, he spent his money elsewhere. Debaser, though, really impressive job here. Knowing when to take these fights at the end. Nice transition to archers. Good focus onto the heroes. And GG. Chip me once, shame on you. Chip me twice, shame on me. GG. Damn. Colorado with the score too. 75k over 70k, and Debaser still wins. Sorry, just looking for a game name. Ooh, this is going on Zav's channel right now. We want some more Fountain of Manor action. They were just talking about how weird that game was. All right, we're going to Autumn Leaves, and anything goes. Colorado's going random, so we don't really know what to expect here. What's Boogie? Drum roll. Drum roll. Drum roll. Oh, he gets it again. All right. So I think the fun part here will be, what will these guys do differently? And from Colorado, we already see a tavern build, which not sure if done correctly, possibly done correctly. I was kind of more, I think this moonwall went down at the right time. Both guys? Debaser going tavern, and also, I mean, I think Colorado did this correctly. At least more correctly versus Debaser, but we're seeing double tavern hero. I'm gonna call Debaser's going Pit Lord, Colorado's gonna go Panda. That's my guess. Or no. Colorado's gonna go Tinker. Colorado's gonna go Tinker. I feel it. All right. Wait. Cool. I call Naga. Drunk Pandarian says Naga. Dragonborn thinks Tinker. These guys are gonna. This is gonna be hilarious. All right. 46 seconds. Well, I think this works out for both these guys in the builds. The strength of Colorado's, they still have 3 archers by the time his build's done. I think the altar was a little early as well. I'm not the master of tavern builds, but I usually do AOW immediately. First one out builds well. The well wisp builds the altar. Send 2 wisps to lumber. Build an altar and archers as you have lumber. It's my jam. I don't know if it's the best, but just food for thought. And we got the timer going down. 3, 2, 1. Panda from Debaser. Panda for Colorado. No way. No way. That's so awesome. 1 archer out for Colorado. So despite having the early AOW, only gets 1 archer out. 2 archers out for Debaser. With a tavern build, actually, on this map, I would have liked to see it built. You can build it here and creep this, or you can even build it here. Granted, it's risky, and I think this is a lot of wisps. I think he didn't change his rally point. I think a Night Elf player that scouts this could actually drag it out and really screw you up. Great minds think alike. Yeah, I think it's a toss-up. If I was Debaser, knowing the opponent's random, I probably would have built here. If I was Colorado, I probably would have built here. Masha Storm Stout. It's a great name. Tatsa Sweet Borrow. Why do I feel like this has to be said with an accent? Tatsa Sweet Borrow. Sweet Borrow. Sweet Borrow. Anyway, Colorado just a tad quicker, but the base are doing a better camp over here. What do we got? I haven't even really looked at the bases. We got tier 2 halfway. Tier 2 a little bit more than halfway. Right now, the better items are for Debaser, just because of the claws. Circlet slippers, not bad either. Would have liked to see claws or gauntlets, or another circlet over slippers. These aren't bad. What's going on here? What's going on here?
A player's forces are under attack.
Get a little breath of fire action in here, you know. Use your spells, get your regen. Okay, okay. Upgrades, Ultra Vision. Good thing that I always forget to get, Ultra Vision. These guys are very mirrored, just that it's little slightly different paces. This will be level 3 for Colorado. This will be level 3 for Debaser. Ooh,
A player's forces are under
fellas,
attack.
that is a nice right-clicking brawling panda. Circlet and ability. You could wish for something better, you know? But not bad. Dark Ranger. The Mad Lads. These guys have fun. These guys fuck. Like, these guys get it, you know? There's people complaining about balance and
Town is
whatnot.
under siege.
And then there's Colorado and Debaser. The true Chads of the community. I will say Breath of Fire is a scary spell versus all these archers. And I do like Debaser's Dark Ranger pick with Breath of Fire. The issue is the wisps behind this and the Moonwells. In this instance. Oops.
A town is under siege.
Lore. Tech. Tech still not up for Debaser. And if we see bears, which that's what I assume with tier 3 coming up for Colorado at least.
A player's forces
Big
are
issue.
under attack.
Both guys going into a ton of archers though is also a big issue. Slowing down their the possibility of their bears. Another thing, wait, oh, the claws on the Dark Ranger. I don't know how I feel about that at this moment. Later on, maybe. But I feel like the crits have such a high ceiling.
A player's
This Panda,
forces are under attack.
maybe through level 2, and we have a Panda. I mean a Panda, we have another big guy. But oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god, yeah, split those archers. Jesus Christ. This is porn for anyone who loves Pit Lord. Sorry that I was making those noises. Jesus. Yeah, I think the archers slowing down the bears. But it's fine. They're also, you know, holding up a lot of supply. Tier 3 not on the way for Debaser. Instead, we have an expo going down. I think lore play should not go into expos unless you're going a ton of dryads and you have the right heroes, and I don't think these are the right heroes. Like, I think last game Keeper Naga Mass Dryads works. All that control with Entangle, Frost Arrow. No! He's killing his own bear! Did you see that? He was killing his own bear while trying to rejuve it.
Hey, I'm the fucking green.
Oh,
lizard
it's
from
SNS,
Mario.
dude. Thanks for the sub, the 3-month sub. Appreciate that. GG's earlier. I saw those
Town is
games.
under siege.
Link's my guy. So are you, and they were fun. GG's. All right, tier 3 around there. This is actually a nice push from today's here to buy the time. Think we're gonna go into the long game here. That Dreadlord was mean. Alright. No Master Bears. Only 2 bears. Master Bears is right around the corner, though. So, the issue with expos in Bear Mirror is how dependent you are on your bear timing, how strong bears are
is under
against
siege.
buildings. Yeah, it's really like who the person who usually with bears hits 50 food the quickest with bears is usually gonna win. Granted, you can definitely. Anyway, I'll stop that conversation. Okay, but he's gonna TP out. These little run-bys though have actually been really good for Debaser. I still am concerned about this though. There's no Nature's Blessing. Colorado could come in here Breath of Fire immediately. 2 bears. And maul this down. Holy creep. He's gonna creep. What's up, Oxygen? How's it going? Haven't really seen you around as much, Oxygen. Bears, bears, bears. Alright, Tree Eternity's here. Ancient Wonders on the way. Would like to see this this little switcheroo. Well, actually, would like to see him pump through there. This is quite the blunder. What's up here? He's stuck. Well, he was stuck. He's not stuck. Or no, was he ever stuck? Why is he not building? What is he doing? What are you doing, Colorado? You have 1,000 gold. I was talking about timing and getting to 50 food quicker and expo plays, and these guys are just throwing that out the window and just doing cool shit with Tavern Heroes. Gotta respect it. Alright, bears are out. Would have been master training, but for some reason he forgets his lore exists.
Are under attack.
Not a great fight to take here, but will be in about 5 seconds. This expo is mining, is online. Nature's Blessing would be very nice. He has the lumber for it. He has the gold for it. He has the building capacity for it.
A town is under siege.
These archers would have been fried if they were in the middle of it. Colorado's level 4 Panda, really nice. Wanted the win on the Panda, also really nice. Colorado has a 1-week bear over here. Does not have a staff. Neither does the Debaser though. So these bears, once they're down, they're down. Nice rejuve to save that Pit Lord. Gets level 3 in the Pit Lord, a big level up. Nice micro to save both these bears on both sides. And I think if the Debaser can kind of not suffer big losses. Oh god. I think I just jinxed the Debaser. Oh, there's no Breath of Fire though. He's good, he's good. I was gonna say if he doesn't suffer big losses here, he's able to get out safely.
Are under attack.
This should be his game. Both these guys suffering from the lack of staff over here. Nice Breath of Fire to get that kill over there. Level 5 Panda would be huge. You know, some distance away from it. But shit. Creep that maybe. Look at all those bears. Bears, bears. Oh my god. Little tip for anybody watching. If this is ever happening to you, cancel that stuff and go to shops. He doesn't have a staff. He doesn't have his orb. He doesn't have potions. He doesn't have potions of mana. A lot of things that could be used for that money that is stuck in queue right now. Very important to use that money. I mean, I'm not even like Dragonborn. I think Chim's may be the way that Colorado could get back into this because of the time it takes and whatnot. But with the money he has, why not? You can afford to build 4 Chim roofs
A player's forces are
and then
under
queue
attack.
4 Chims by the time the Chim roofs are done. And then they're surprised. Life Dream. Would like silence. Silence on the Panda, while not too long, could be very crucial in some sense. Buzzkill, what's up, Buzzkill? Alright, bear fights. Panda breaths everywhere. Panda surrounded, gonna force a TP out. It's honestly not a bad thing either. Because the Debaser needs to kind of gather up his whole army at his base. Talk a little bit, huddle. Maybe go creep. The time's working against Colorado at the moment. Value Snack, what's up, dude? Make 20 AOWs on his side of the map. March trees over. Honestly, there's a lot of ways to use that money. Five Chimmers. Like, I just want to see the Chimmers queued, you know? Look at all that gold. He's at 60 food, sitting on a lot of gold. He's building this up. Alright, Debaser finally did get orb, staff. Might as well buy scrolls of... I don't see scrolls of healing. Scroll of healing, put a wisp here, staff to it, buy those 2 scrolls of healing. Whoever has the most scrolls of healing could win this game. Because Breath of Fire is going to be huge. Now here's why I don't like Expo. There. He will have to turn around, but he could just snipe this. He can kill all these wisps with 1 Breath of Fire if he really wanted to. I don't know if he knows that. Expo for 1 bear and a TP. The Expo got enough value already, so it's not the end of the world. The TP. Buying time for this, though, is nice. Is there Nature's Blessing for... Nope, no Nature's Blessing over here either.
The town is under siege.
Level 4 now for Colorado, which the hero levels were on... I mean, they're still on Colorado... I mean, I'm sorry. Level 4 for Debaser. The hero levels have been on Colorado's side for quite a bit now. And it's starting to... that gap's closing. 65 versus 48 supply. There's a tower here. Really not going to make the biggest difference unless he just gives his 2 Dryads up. And it's time to boogie. Time to boogie. What do we have? 1-1, 2-1. Nice upgrades from the Debaser. The series might come down to this battle. Look at those footsteps. Shout out to Blizzard. Really showing us where these guys are walking. I think this DR added nothing. Yeah, I agree with you. I think silence would be nice here. What is going on? What is going on? Colorado! Go back! Oh, no. That is, unfortunately, how you throw games. Granted, I think this was Debaser's game. That just feels like the twist of the dagger. Oops. Colorado is probably contemplating whether he has a chance or not after that. That hurts. Ooh. 1 Chimroost.
Are under attack.
Alright. Not up yet. Is mining on 2 mines over here for Colorado. You know, Pit Lord, also a very strong hero. Howl and Cleave can do a lot of work onto these bears. As well as +10. Wish it was higher. And a fight at home. Maybe that's what Colorado needs to get back in this. Although I just think the Debaser's army is overwhelming enough. Especially, he wasn't getting any hits in there. He's being very indecisive on whether he actually wants this fight or not. And because of that, he's going to lose 2 bears. And start taking the fight when it's 4 bears to like 6 bears. This is not a bad position at the moment. But it may be just too late. This Pit Lord's going to go down. There are no regions used. There was a Abolish anyway. But GG is called. Debaser takes the series 2-1. Honestly, that's impressive. Getting Night Elf twice hurts, I think, Colorado a bit. Fun last series, though. Both these guys put on a hell of a show with Tavern Heroes. But yeah, that's 2-1. GG's. I might sign off